One of the most common street attacks is that grab and punch. Yeah, sometimes maybe two hands on the throat, but there's always that reaching hand and then trying to pound them after. So we're gonna look at two different perspectives. We're gonna go old school Japanese Jiu-Jitsu with me, where we would drill this in Kombatives Jiu-Jitsu a lot, and then how to get onto a wrist lock we call Kodenbawashi or ni kajo, depending on your history, I guess, in Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. Then we're gonna bring Ruben on, and Ruben has a very cool and exciting series on how to use those similar concepts, but very brutal, add a lot of strikes in between. So our focus today is looking at some like old school martial arts tactics from Japanese Jiu-Jitsu versus some new school, violent, aggressive tactics to deal with when someone's grabbing and punching, a very, very common street attack. So let's have some fun diving in to those topics. Okay, let's start old school, and I'll get a little bit more realistic with it. But I want Cole to start with a two-handed throat grab. And guys, this is meant to be against the wall or a cage, something like that. We'll get to that, but it's making it easy for you to reference right now. So he's got two hands on my throat, and we'll start there. And I'm gonna attack ni kajo on his side. So our hands will come over, and when I teach this realistically, we're almost like we're trying to elbow Cole in the face. I get the hand, my thumb is coming in the bend of his thumb, and my power fingers are grabbing the meat of his hand. Now I'm connecting his hand to my shoulder, and then I turn it over and roll it down. You can see now I have his arm exposed. If I'm a complete asshole, boom, there goes that break. Or if I want to put Cole in some pain, I just do that, all right? Well, almost like an old school Indian burn. I shouldn't probably say that. I don't know if you're allowed to say that shit anymore. But yeah, so I heard retarded is back. You can say retarded now. I don't know if you can, but this is a retarded video. Jesus Christ. We're getting demonetized and yelled at. So I'm coming over, and I'm gonna use my whole body mechanics, almost like I'm throwing a punch, and I'm grabbing his hand with my thumb and power fingers, all right? Then it's not like me just twisting it back. I'm using my shoulder to roll over the top. Boom. And I'm looking for this 90-degree angle. I'll spin you one more time. And from here, very simple break. If it's aggressive, I'm just breaking that thing. He just tried to hypothetically kill you by putting two hands around your throat. Or if you want to do it for training purpose and apply some pain, I take my fingers and I put it in the bend of his elbow. And then I rotate this back as I rotate his hand forward. And you can see by his reaction, he drops. I'm trying to be as nice as possible. Okay, so now let's come when he actually grabs and punches. And both hands can be used in this situation, but we kind of think a lot of times it's that left hand grab and then the right hand punch. So as he's grabbing the left hand, I'm doing that same body mechanic, but I'm getting my shoulder raised, almost like I'm in a frame to protect against that punch. And then the same thing, I'm gonna turn back into it. And I take a little bit of back step to really get him out of the way. Now I can keep his grip, dome him in the face, back to that elbow break or others. When we learn this in Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, we do learn it as a control point, not a submission, but not a break, but it has this aggressive control, but it's not a finish. Like, I'm not gonna take a grown man's wrist and hold him there for like an elongated period of time before he starts fighting back. So it's meant to be, once I control him, I'm then going quickly into something else, like a dropping of the elbow, like a snap, or like a kick to the face, okay? So one more time, he grabs, boom, getting my body over and turning. And I can use that other hand as well. This is a great time to come 2-on-1, boom, boom, or boom, just snapping that elbow. So, very fun, old school Japanese Jiu-Jitsu approach to grab and punch. Let's bring Ruben on, and then he's gonna go, what do you call it, the magician, I think he calls it. This is sick, I like it. When I saw it, I was very excited to watch it and have him demonstrate it. So let's have some fun.
Okay, we're gonna, thank you, Matt. We are gonna introduce a concept that I love to explain to you, the concept of the magician. Okay, I have been really impressed always. I love the magicians because they don't have nothing in their hands. It's like they open the hand, close the hand, open the hand again, and it's full of coins. And you know that there is a trick behind, but nowadays it's like you can find really good magician out there. So, first thing, when we analyze this kind of trapping, the first thing when he traps me, when he grabs me, is like the first thing that you are gonna do if this happens to you, obviously thousands of possibilities. I don't know if you believe in God, but if you don't believe, no matter, you can thank your opponent. It's like, thanks God because he can touch my face and he has decided to grab me. This is because he doesn't have sure that he wanna fight me, or maybe something is coming behind. But one of the things that they have sure is that if this happens in the street, it's gonna have with some energy, okay? So when he grabs me, it's like, grab me with energy call. It's like, oh my God. Two possibilities for a start. We can absorb the energy, or we can like move a little bit. So this is gonna give me like, the first part is like reacting really fast. You touch the hand and you touch the face. This is gonna distract the attention, and no matter if he's thinking about punching me, sorry, Cole, I told you, it's like realistic. You know, it's like touching, and then this hand is gonna travel and you arrive to my frame, and then I can start thinking about break this arm, and then even arriving to the back. So one more time, when he grabs me, it's like boom at the same time. It's like, oh my God, why? First thing I'm gonna do is my frame here. He's still grabbing me, you know, this is for real. People, when you touch the hand like this, people don't open the hand like in the sport, or give you the possibility of make this and that. I truly respect, but we are talking about the street. So now when I hit him, the hand is already here. He got energy. So I'm gonna break not only with the power of my arm, I'm gonna use all my entire body to put him out, and if he continue here, I'm gonna break the arm for sure. If he don't continue because he cannot support the pressure, this is why I can arrive to the back, okay? So one more time, really slow. Now I'm not gonna slap you, sorry mate. It's like, oh my God, oh, boom. It's like first intention, 1, second, 2, then go down with the entire body. You can even start thinking about the head. Grab, and grab, and you can control the area around you. This is the possibility number 1. Then if you want to make it more aggressive, obviously when he grabs me, instead of touching the hand, we can start thinking about touching with the knuckles, punching the guy, or maybe if you want to train for a little bit for real, he can put like a glove, okay? And then when you do this, he can try to punch me, and this is why this has a lot of sense, okay? So this is like this kind of protection that we can call like a pillow. Then you connect with your frame 1, and then is when you use the entire body to arrive to the back of your opponent.
Guys, one of our main missions here at TRITAC is exploration, discovery, testing. So I like what we just did personally, because we're looking at a lot of old school tactics that I was taught. And I'll be honest, I remember learning some of this stuff, especially the Kodi Mawashi and other things are really deep on Aiki Jitsu and wrist locks. I'm like, is this really gonna work? Is this really gonna feel that way when someone's aggressive? And I really liked how Ruben started connecting that aggressive grab, the kind of true violence of it. So as a martial artist yourself, I think the guys I'm talking to right now, like this is an opportunity for you to like explore martial arts. Think about how these tactics or the things that you're doing really apply to true combat. Is what you're doing gonna work? And you have to find ways to test it, play with it. So that's why I love the collaboration we're working with Ruben right now and having it as part of TRITAC, is we're just opening up different areas of combat, different ways of thinking, and then trying to connect that old school to new school, to modern, to MMA, to Jiu-Jitsu, and how it just all molds together. That is just so exciting for me. That's part of the TRITAC mission. I'd love to get you involved. So if you're new to TRITAC, please continue watching our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, I appreciate that. Leave a comment, ask a question. And if you really want to dive into TRITAC, we have our TRITAC Prime community, which the link is below. Thousands of videos, daily tips, training videos, the golden nuggets, and there's cameras everywhere here, all over my gym, where you can watch live stream all of our classes, over like 8 classes, no, more than that. I think we have like 9 or 10 live stream classes a week, sparring videos and more. It's overloaded with awesome information, and I'd love to see you there.